to walk you through my finished Book of Trees book. This is a project. It's actually a Jeannie Oliver class that a group of friends of mine and I decided to go through together. We all built our books at the same time. You can check out the hashtag Book of Trees with Friends and you can see all of our work as we work through this class together. But here's mine. One of the things we do is carve stamps. This is the stamp I carved, one of several stamps I carved. This is reed paper. These are all eco-dyed ribbons. All of the fabric in the book is eco-dyed and a good bit of the paper in this book is eco-dyed. So stuff that I had collected over the years, and then stuff that I did in another class a few months ago. Lots of good eco-dye stuff. There's lots of good eco-dye classes for paper and fabric, so you can do a lot of good things. This yellow fabric is actually from orange. This orange fabric is from onion skins. I boiled them and then soaked the fabric and it made this lovely orange color. Then I painted on top of it, so it's a couple colors here. This is talking about the women in the class with me. This is a piece of crochet I did to look like tree bark. So it's a flap and then there's another flap. All the leaves in this book are from my yard and different plants around my garden. This is eco-dye paper that I drew on, and this is a watercolor I did. This is eco-dyed avocado fabric. This is from my hydrangea bush. This is eco-dyed fabric. This is a birch tree and another set of leaves from my yard. Hydrangea from my yard. Another birch, another leaf from my yard. These are a stamp. I carved this little stamp right here. This is a leaf print. I just inked a leaf and then just pressed it to the paper and it did that. It's onion skin dye again, a feather from my yard. More feathers from my yard, another leaf. My daughter likes to climb the tulip poplar tree in our backyard, so that's a leaf from that tree. This is another piece of crochet I did. I tried to find something that would look like leaves, so this is a kind of a leafy pattern. I always love water, so I have a little water tree here. It's a big stump that was in the water. This was just a picture from a magazine that I really liked. And this is another leaf stamp that I carved. This is the lamb's ear from my yard. It's really fuzzy still, even though I pressed it. It still retains some of that texture. Got some embroidery here. This is a tiny book inside my bigger book. I called it the Book of Grass because, why not? There's a few little things in here. Watercolor I did. This is another stamp I carved. Got a little bit of flap there. This is a silver piece of net. I don't know if you can see that. Try to wiggle it just a little bit. Mary Oliver, piece of a Mary Oliver poem. And then some Walt Whitman to go with this really cool grass paper.